Hello and welcome to the 2019 compensation plan. This is going to be an overview. If you want more detailed information, please do contact the person that has introduced you to the opportunity or the company. Our compensation can be broken up into three different parts, which is share, build, and lead. And we'll start out with the sharing part. So all of us always start as a brand affiliate. And when we do that, we have the ability to retail products to customers at a 38% markup. So if you bought a product at 10 euros or pounds, you would then sell it for 13.80, which would be a 38% markup. And all of the products also have a sharing bonus attached to them, which is between 4 to 11%. So all the customers that you introduce, they will then purchase the product and you will receive a 4 to 11% sharing bonus as well. And this depends totally on which products that you sell. Some of them have 4% and some of them have, let's say, 7% and some of them have 11%. You can also introduce other members who would like to purchase the products at the same price that you get them for as an affiliate, or you can introduce other affiliates which have the same benefits that you do as well. And when you do that, you will receive a 4 to 11% sharing bonus on everything that your affiliates and members purchase when you directly introduce them. However, if you have an affiliate that introduce other people that will be on your level 2, you will not receive a sharing bonus from them. The next step is to get to the build part, but in able to do so, you need to do a qualification. And in order to qualify, you need to do a total of 6,000 in sales volume. That's about 6,000 euros or 6,000 pounds in total for you and your entire team. And you need to do so in less than 6 months. And you can do so as little as 1 week as well. However, the minimum for each month that you're qualifying is to do at least 1,000 in sales volume. So that will be 2 building blocks. I'm not going to go into too much detail about building blocks here, but you'll hear more about those as you start to work with the business. But just to keep things very simple, 1 building block is equal to 500 in sales volume. And for any of you that do want to make some good money, you need to start this qualification as soon as possible. So the main goal here is to do 1,000 in sales volume as fast as you can. And the reason that you want to get to brand representative as fast as possible is that here you would receive an additional 5 to 40% on the entire sales volume of your team. And the average income at this position was $408 per month. And this is really where building blocks come into play. But to make it very simple here, for the first 1,000 in sales volume that you do, you receive 5% in commissions. For the next 500 points of sales, you will receive 10%, and so on and so on. And as you see there, as soon as you start to get to over 8,000 in sales volume, for each additional 500 euros or pounds worth of sales you do, you receive 40% on those. So that's why it's very lucrative if you start to build a large team and start to do larger sales volumes. And of course, you still keep on getting the same amount as you were when you're an affiliate as well, with the 38% markup and the 4 to 11% sharing bonus as well. However, the bigger money comes in when you start to lead other people and develop other brand representatives. And this is where you'll either receive 10% of your first generation of leaders, or you'll receive 5% up to 6 generations deep, depending on where you are in the compensation plan. So what is really important to understand here is that it is not up to 6 levels, it is actually generations of teams. So within each team, there could be multiple levels within that. But if you get to the very top, it's 6 generations. And every year, our company publishes the average earnings at each of these levels. And so I will show you these averages here in US dollars, and you can convert them yourself into euros or pounds or any other currency that you're working with. But the first leadership position is a brand partner. That's when you have developed your team and you've helped one other person develop their team. And the average income was 629 US dollars per month. So this is not necessarily what you will make when you get to this level. This is just the average of all the brand partners within the company in the European and Middle East and South Africa region. Because it is an average, about half will make more and half will make less than this. But this is the average. And the next position is senior brand partner. And that is when you've helped 2 or 3 people get to that next level of brand ambassador. And the average income at this level is just over $1,000 a month. And then if you help one more, you get to the executive brand partner position. And this is where the average income is over $2,000 a month, or approximately 1,700 euros or pounds every single month. And this is when it starts to become quite exciting, because you'll have the ability to qualify for the company's success trips, which I'll get to in more detail at the end of the presentation. The next position is a brand director, and this is when you've helped one of your 4 teams develop a sales volume of at least 10,000 per month, so about 10,000 euros or 10,000 pounds in that month, and then you will then qualify as a brand director. And the average at this position was over $4,000 per month. And the next position is when you, first of all, get 5 frontline brand ambassadors, and one of your teams is doing over 20,000 in sales volume, and another one of your teams is doing 10,000 in sales volume. And a senior brand director, on average, makes $8,281. And the top of our compensation plan is the executive brand director. And this is where you've now helped 6 people become brand ambassadors, and 3 of them have developed what we call leadership teams. And one of those teams need to be doing at least 10,000 per month, another team needs to be doing at least 20,000 a month, and another team needs to be doing at least 30,000 in sales volume in a month. And at this position, the average income is $26,366. That's right, every month, $26,366. So depending on the exchange rate, is approximately 20,000 pounds per month or 20,000 euros every single month. So everybody starts from the beginning as a brand affiliate, and you then qualify to become a brand representative, and you work your way up to then become a leader in the company, which is a brand partner or brand director. And when you build at least 4 teams, you have the ability to qualify for these success trips. And in the past, you can see some of the places that they've taken us on these success trips, to places like the US and to South Africa and to Private Island in Croatia. And if you have any questions over any of this, please refer back to the person that shared this video with you.